When I return to Let's Play Tropico 6. Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna say we are gonna drop down another high school. Oh, what the shit? How long does this take? What is going on here? That's gotta be broken, right? That's gotta be broken. There's just, I mean, that's got, okay.
Oh, Presidente, your political maneuverings are the stuff of legend. Excuse me while I take some notes.
Why did that take so long? I don't know what the hell that was about. Anyway, so we do have this high school thing kind of sitting here. You know, I mean, how are we doing on the relationships? Like, apparently not so well with the, God, where? Here. Communist, okay. I was gonna say not so well that I could afford to just get rid of it, unfortunately. So, we do... Where is that at? Is that not... I guess we're not producing enough. So maybe, I guess this is going slower than I had originally thought. Maybe I should put down another high school anyway. Although, if we look at our unemployed, that's the problem to begin with. So let's not worry too much about that. What have I not put down yet? Cigar factory, right? No, we did that. Okay. It's full. It's full of high school education levels. Automated line removes 2 jobs, but increases output by 20%. Considering how badly we need educated workers, now that is another thing too. Like, should I just get rid of the high school? Actually, let's turn down the budget way down. We kind of went through that already, right? I still feel like we're putting through too many educated people, and now we're becoming not that. We're creating this problem. But we can do other things, like radio station, right? Now, oh yes, that's right, we have to find electricity first. So, 6 grand. I could dump 6 grand on this. I feel like I unlocked something, though, didn't I? I unlocked something and then I was waiting on it. You know what? Should we do mining? I mean, again, I want too much still in the uneducated. Although if we opened up... Oh, we were waiting on the cannery, which also required electricity, of course. The steel mill does not. The shipyard, right. Let's unlock this right now. And where are we at in the pirate raids? We're just going on treasure. Oh, right. Wow. 10 grand. Okay, never mind. I've forgotten a bit, and that's kind of sad, because it was only yesterday when I was recording this. Right, we're going to put cannery down there, cannery center down there, but it requires a little too much. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and do this anyway, eventually, I feel. But we'll wait until we sell our next big thing. I feel that would be a prudent thing to do. Just, I want to stay above the 20 grand. I just feel like that's a little bit safer. But we still have, you know, a smattering of homeless. It's okay, though. I mean, well, you know, we say that, but because we're not super high at that yet. Are you kidding me? This guy's taking... No. Is that really taking up a field? How can I see? Okay, it's not. It doesn't look like it anyway. I was gonna be pissed if this thing was... Okay, so no, it's on the edge of the crops. Okay. Oh, that's the chapel. You can hear the chapel. Right there. Because we have 2 chapels. So what are we doing right now? Nothing much. I need to produce shellfish. I've got just a ton, an absolute ton of... every fish produces 2¼ units of fish for every 3 units taken, as opposed to... Is this a better ratio? I'm gonna have to break this down here real quick. What did we just do? Treasure hunt completed. Okay, pause a moment. What am I doing right now? 5. Just trying to find out exactly what the percentage on that is. Considerable, actually. So we'll take that up. Now, is this gonna? I mean, they're grabbing from here, but really, they don't need to be necessarily. I mean, let's look at this again. Jesus, I never remember where this stupid thing is. It's not even in here, is it? I have to like open a. Oh my God! Stop. So this is smaller, much smaller. Has it always been that small? Anyway, they might overfish this, but what's aggravating is that I can't actually see as a resource what I've got here. Whereas I think this kind of should tell me what I've still got, right? Out. Surely that means output, right? Not that we are out of. I think that's leftovers because we started at 200,000. Anyway, we got to keep this going. Oh. Okay, well, whilst we're waiting for that, while we're waiting for my money to come back, first of all, let's go have them get more money. They brought back the literacy program. Is that a thing that I've... Oh, yeah, we definitely don't want to be increasing their efficiencies. We've already got that, thanks. We could trigger a demand just to have something to do. Cost me money to do it. That's not so great.
A few opportunities came up. Nothing
How come you never
illegal.
give me anything
Well,
good?
Nothing that can be proven to...
Requests, produce shellfish, we're doing that. I could unlock another one. But I can't. Expand the number, unlock request slots. So what is that? Oh, because I don't have the money, that's why. Politics, this thing that I don't understand. Superpower Alliance. Should I just do this? Why don't we wait until this trade route finishes? I think we're just waiting on any trade route at this point. We're a year out of another election, from another election. I think we're gonna do okay on that. We're filling in pretty well there. So I like where this is all going. This is not getting enough. So let's bump up efficiency a little bit. We'll stay in monoculture, but that doesn't benefit me at all anyhow. Okay, so we'll bump that up a bit, try and get some more cigars out. Are we selling any cigars at the moment? We are. That should actually be a considerable amount of money. Once we kill off one of these... This always changes on me every time I log back in. That's not available right now, but tobacco is. So, yeah, I'm actually hurting myself there, because I will probably not do this. I mean, it's been running for 2 years now. I forgot about that. I should have finished this before putting down the cigar factory. I really wish you could just turn one off. You know? I wish you could just... What? 50% approve of me, 50% disapprove of me, and almost 50% are neutral. That doesn't add up. Yeah, we're probably never going to finish this unless I put down another tobacco plantation, which is possible. Shellfish? Should we try this? I mean, I can't even get to 1,000, so no, is my opinion on that one. Weaponry? Let's not try that just yet. Oil, fish... Fish is quick and easy. Cloth we don't have access to. I would have to make a textile mill, which is actually something I should probably consider doing because I imagine that's going to... Oh no, it does not. This takes steel and nickel to produce weaponry. Might be good. We don't have a base yet. Have I even put down any more watchtowers? I don't think I have. Yeah, that should definitely... I could make just more tobacco plantation, I suppose. And really, I think that's where we're going to have to come. We're going to have to get to that point where I have 2 of everything. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, just pick something good, I guess. Oil. Wait, we should probably be looking for oil, actually. But you know, every time every time I try and rush to gain something, then it we'll just take this. Then it goes away, and suddenly the industry is just kind of hanging out there for no good reason. Anyway, we've got money now, so let's go ahead and we can't do that. What did I unlock? Shipyard. Shipyard. Let's do that, and I imagine this will be. Yep. Actually, that fits perfectly. Wonderful. Put that down, so we'll now get some of our unemployed, educated individuals into jobs. It won't be much. This requires college, yeah. Stimulate exports. Doesn't do much for me there, unfortunately. You know, the barracks is probably doing okay, seeing as how we don't really need the watchtower if we got the barracks there. I mean, we kind of do, because I think the watchtower does things like discover roles and all that stuff. Having them here where they have to pass by all the time anyway, though, although I guess I should probably have one here because they can now come in this way. They're not coming in this way, but they could come in that way. Speed this up to 4. I really.
Sure the good citizens of Tropico
No, they can. I feel confident-ish. These guys just need planks, and that comes from way over here now. I should have built that here. Oh, fuck me! I was thinking of doing that, wasn't I? Building the shipyard right here because it's literally right here. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I don't get my stuff back now, do I? Not at this point. Yeah. Okay. Let's demolish it. Yeah. Okay. Waste. Major waste. Because I was not paying attention. I was stupid. But this will be far more efficient. Because then we can just. Oh fuck me. This is not this again. There. That doesn't pause. Stupid space. How long has that been? And I'm still trying to hit the space bar to. Man. Well, I guess I could put homes down in here, right in between the mines. I'm sure these guys will love it. But they are building out here, and we do have.
It's a landslide,
oh yeah. Looks like good. Good for me. What else we have
these
here?
Be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board, of course.
Presidente, I know you always keep
yes.
promises, but the citizens today can be.
So I did promise them fun, and we don't have a lot of fun going on. So how do we get fun? Entertainment, clearly. Fun fair. That's for tourists, citizens, and tourists. Increases food happiness of visiting tourists or visiting citizens. Visitors must be well off, however, but that seems like it might be a good thing. We could probably stand a circus. A little tacky, I don't know where the hell we'll put it, but we could put down more taverns. I've got plenty of taverns though, right? So let's actually look at an almanac and find happiness and fun and entertainment buildings. The Opera House and the tavern. We have 4 taverns, as a matter of fact. So, that means I need more. Clearly. More taverns, not necessarily. So, how can I tell fun broken down by... Like, who's not having fun? That's kind of what I need to see. I need to see fun broken down into...
I am sorry, not today, please.
So they need fun.
Oh, we see these military.
Okay, so we can actually...
When is my birthday?
Uneducated, high school level, poor. A few well-offs. This is the only individual who's got high fun. Low fun, though. Poor, broke. So there's just not enough fun things for the poor and the uneducated to do. which is kind of crap because I don't have much to do for them. Unless you know, do I really need to flip over? I could put down a restaurant, but then we're gonna have to put down. We could do a funfair pier. It requires electricity. Fuck. All right, this will be the cheap one. Well, relatively. I'm also gonna unlock this, and then we're just gonna wait a minute so that I can get my money back. And maybe I'm being a little cheap in that regard.
It's a decisive victory for El Presidente, our beloved and inescapable commander-in-chief.
But I want the ship here to make me a little bit of scratch, which it looks like it's doing. You know, I really ought to be paying attention, I really ought to be paying attention to what we're selling lots of, such as cotton. Because if we are pushing this much cotton, it'll be that much easier to get a cotton trade route at high capacity. As we see here, I'm really not doing so well, and tobacco, as I said, had stagnated. So cigars are kind of where we're at. Do we have unemployment for uneducated? We do, a few. It requires way too many of them. I mean, I guess I could put down another one. I kind of want to. Tobacco is, of course, a cash crop. I mean, we're not really hurting ourselves by putting down more. Didn't I save myself space somewhere for... I saw that. 96%. That's 97%. That's probably the best, but I'm actually killing some of my croppage there. So this is probably the best alternative. Unless I can maybe fit one in. Nope. Okay. So 96%. We'll get ourselves another tobacco farm. And we'll just straight up sell tobacco. Because you can't turn off industry for unknown reasons. There, okay. Treasure hunts, 10 grand, okay. Let's slow that down again. Now I need to come back in here, go on another treasure hunt. Oh, well, I don't have enough piracy points, that's why this is not doing a thing. Okay. Before I forget once again what I'm doing, I unlocked entertainment buildings. So let's put down a circus. And where shall we put down the circus? I don't see a lot of... I mean, should we put it right here? Kind of in the middle of everything? That's kind of crap. Yeah, let's not put it right by the government buildings. That might seem a little less professional than normal. I kind of want it on the edge of town, though, because I really don't want the circus to be, like, a main thing. We're saving that for the cannery. Yeah, I don't want it to be... Here's fine, I guess. Right across from the church, that'll fit in real well. I feel like that's just prime... Maybe we should put it way out here where it's nothing. Yeah, okay. So put one of those there. We'll put down a restaurant. I want it... Man, it is so hard to find the direction that these go in. Okay, that's the front. So, should I maybe actually just try and fill in this stuff, since it doesn't... There's an awkward space there. But I'm afraid of... Oh, that's all. You know what? Let's get rid of some of that crummy crumbs, and we'll just get that going again. Poor, broke. Okay, so we can probably afford another bunkhouse. I'm gonna put it... Where did I see a lot of these? I saw a lot of shacks somewhere. Not here, not so much here. I mean, I just demolished a bunch, I realized, but that's not what I'm talking about. Just keep putting them all back here. I kind of want to do something a little more interesting with this area, though, but maybe I really should just make it a big slum section. It's not really a slum section per se, but yeah, putting them closer to a place is just better. just because workers can immediately go to their designated
It
areas.
has been confirmed that our beloved military mascot, Capitan Tropico, will be appearing at the Tropico Service Organization Gala. Morale ahoy!
You guys are not getting enough planks. You guys are not making enough planks. Power saw, increase efficiency by 30%. We need electricity. Okay, well, I guess that pretty much increases log consumption by 30, but increases efficiency. We kind of have an excess of logs. I feel like maybe that's okay. I mean, is that just me? Well, okay, so it's got some. Okay, you know what? I think we're fine. 46 boats? We have 46 boats? Good grief. Are we selling those? What are we doing with those? I thought it was going to be like an actual like ship thing. Okay, hold on. You are taking 116 boats to the shipyard. So actually, in the end, it doesn't really matter because they still have to go across the damn city to make any of this go anywhere. That's kind of crap. Constitution, politics,
opportunities
you... Alright. So hopefully fun is improving a bit. Uneducated, that's fine. And uneducated, okay. Cloth napkins, fine. Freezer, not there yet. Circus can do nothing for me. Clowns and popcorn, there we go. Okay, well, we're not really helping myself on that one. We are definitely in need of more housing. And my god, could we... Maybe I'll just need to go to Cold War. Maybe I should just bump it up so I can actually use this, because I feel like we're getting to a point where this is slowing me down. You know, I'm trying to maintain something here so that I can just have it a little bit better. Oh, I guess there are also a lot of people who moved out here. But you know, because I don't want to get ahead of myself, because you know, I'm unfamiliar with the game, and I don't really want to get ahead of myself to the point where now I'm just flailing and hoping to survive. I think I've got a pretty good head on all this stuff. You know, it's hurting in some places. How did we lose so much religious? I don't know. Have we researched this crap yet? Come on now. Okay, we got the raids. We brought back raid points. For some reason I can't... Oh, because... reduced over time, increased... This raid... Oh, I know, but... Send pirates on a heist to the Brandenburg Gate. We got that. This raid building already finished its heist. I beg your pardon? Heist has already been finished. But is it saying that I can only have one? I must. I guess I could only steal one. That's aggravating, actually. So what do we really need? We have unemployed citizens of the high school level. What we really kind of need is nothing, actually. Let's just go on another raid. I want to be unlocking some more shit. Okay, happiness is going up. That's good. We've got a while yet to determine. I mean, it's still quite a ways away from where we need to be for my promise, unfortunately, and that I feel like it's kind of capped itself a bit. Well, I mean, it is slowly going up. Luxury entertainment. What about theater? That would soak up some of my my educated individuals who need something to do with their creativity. Putting a theater back there, I don't know, that kind of feels a little... You know, this is another building that doesn't actually have to... This would fit here. Kind of right behind the apartment, actually. Oh, man. See, I would really have rather that this just let me start completely fresh. You know, sort of start me out with the basics, saying, hey, you know, build a palace, build your first food production, all that stuff. I guess I could tear all this stuff out. That is kind of my own fault, and in fact, I could... These are an eyesore, aren't they? I think they are. I think they are kind of bad. I could tear them out and put in, like, an apartment. I wouldn't really be able to put in... I guess I could put the theater in there. And then, could I get an apartment in here? Yeah, I could, actually. Interesting. People might hate me for this. Monthly income is 14. That's at 180. So even comparing to the 5 that are here, and they can have 2 families apiece. So that's 10 families, and this is, oh my god. So we'd get 10 families in there, but we'd make considerable more money, especially since this one's empty. We don't really have those people homeless though. We do a couple, but you know what? Let's try it. Let's. Do I have a full-on demolisher? Yes, there we go. Okay. They're gonna hate me for this. I'm sure my popularity is gonna go down.
U-boats versus submarines. Canal Uno investigates the underwater menace.
That means I'm also gonna have to get rid of those nice parks that I put in.
People, the real underwater menace.
Probably this way, yeah. Well, I guess we have to get rid of the parks, so that's probably going to ding me, because I imagine that's going to affect not only land value and happiness and all that stuff, but... well, does it affect happiness? What exactly does this do? It increases beauty, but what does that mean? For right now, I won't worry about it. Let's do luxury entertainment and put a theater right next to the high school. Right in front of the palace. Right in front of... Oh, man. I had wanted to do a little bit more designing of my city and not have it look like the typical Tropico shit show, but I seem to have failed. So we're just gonna hodgepodge this and put it all together, and then hope for the best, I suppose. So what have we done now? Unemployed citizens still remain the same. Should I close this down? Or are they gonna get this many people in here anyhow? I don't know why I keep clicking on that stupid thing. It's not like it's ever gonna change. Finally!
What? Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these
okay,
offers.
so since we'll need electricity, let's go ahead and unlock that. Now, the penal colony thing is interesting because it allows me to take immigrants and... what exactly? Get immigrants and... I do get money. Yeah, $100 a month, which at this point is not actually that useful to me, to be honest. But then it also increases lots of criminals, which is easy enough to deal with. I mean, Christ, we've already got that useful. In fact, we could become a penal colony and use that. Use that to my advantage. Oh, have I turned down sugar production? No. I could increase budget to maybe push through a little bit more. What are we? Is that a? Oh. Okay, I thought it was just a group of people. Like, what the hell? But no, it's not. Yeah, we're just not getting enough. So probably another sugar plantation, to be honest. We do have unemployed people to put in one, so let's do it. But not here. That'll have to go over here. 96% is pretty good. 97% is better. And I've cut off this section. I realized that. Should have pushed it down one. More raid points. I guess that's okay, but you know, now we've got so many that what I really need are these. Okay, it does. So we really do need to get to. Oh, we need a commando base. Okay, so how do we get to that? We could get it right now, in fact. That would actually probably be good. I would actually probably benefit from having something like that, or an army base, but this in particular, mostly for fighting the guerrilla attackers. And then, oh, this allows me to require another one, but it decreases liberty. Well, we can just put it right out there. You know what, I've got better things I can spend the money on, like the power station. Won't build it right yet. We're waiting on some money. Yeah, that I'd like to see that now. That's doing much better. So we'll put you guys up back on a raid. Utilize that a little bit more. I don't know what to fucking do with all this stuff. Oh, there we go. I forgot we still have this thing. Life's work. Children are required to start at 14 and cannot retire. Decreases average life expectancy by 5 years. Decreases job quality of workplace by 2. Decrease immigration rate by 10%. Nah. The government of Tropico shall have power to limit, regulate, prohibit the labor of persons under 18, notwithstanding wholesome employment such as delivery of newspapers, painting of fences, manufacture and sale of lemonade, mowing of lawns and fields, and general scallywaggery. Or early retirement. Lower retirement by 5 years, increase job quality by 5. Okay, it is recognized that the mandatory labor of the elderly or infirm represents an affront to their dignity and liberty. The age of retirement should be lowered and provision for pensions raised to permit the earlier commencement of appropriate post-employment pursuits, including, but not restricted to, golf. But what does that do? See, these kind of give me more tangible things. Like this gives me much more tangible something, but early retirement, I mean, what? Fine. Because I don't know the direct impact of what it does, other than my workers are not working for as long, but considering the unemployment I've got, I'm okay with that.
A listener wrote asking, how can I help El Presidente win the war? The palace replies, vote El Presidente in the next election.
A little far away, but okay. Research. We can now research something else. What do I need to research? Right now, building permits, increase the construction of all by 20% to a base cost transferred to your Swiss bank account. Okay. Wealth tax. Gain $5 for every rich or filthy rich adult each month. Decreases capital standing by 20. We probably don't want to go pissing off a lot of factions. Each military building reduces crime, like police stations. Employees of military buildings arrest criminals. Increases liberty penalty by 40%. You know. This might be good for a gigantic influx, and then I could use that money to build better infrastructure. Early elections. I mean, calls for an election in 12 months after activating the edict. You cannot deliver a speech. Okay, so that's just to kind of... I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. Children are not accounted for. I don't know why I would want to do that. Employee of the month. I could probably afford the 350. Let's do the easy thing there, and then we'll tack that in as well. Okay. Can I get an idea here of how well these bus stops are doing? No? Statistics? No statistics. Lifetime income. Negative. Definitely not doing me any good. I'm actually not making any money. So, what? Demolish that? Am I better off with that? I want another trade route. Damn it. We're still not doing much with tobacco. I could remove some jobs, but that doesn't help me with their consumption. This has never been making me money either. That's disappointing. How is it possible that none of this has been making me money? And yet, clearly I'm making money. I don't know. We've kind of stopped at the happiness thing. I need to be making more. I need to be focusing on that just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Well off for better cabaret. No, we need to go low. Funfair Pier. 20, right. We need the stuff. 12,000. Okay. We definitely don't want this over here. In fact, we could probably just have it sticking out over here. Kinda on the edge of the island there. Is this coal powered? I think it is. So we'll be eating into my coal. I'll need to make another coal mine to offset that. You know, I don't even actually have to have it on this island. I could move this wherever the hell I want. And then through the power of power relays, I could move it. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't think we're going to expand too much on this island, or so much to the point that I can't put it here, you know. I know that puts me back in the hole, but what are you going to do? Okay, well, we're about to have electricity for the first time on Tropico. Let's see how much moolah I'm going to make this time. Not as much, but enough to set me back up. So I feel good about that. I do actually feel good about that. The electrification of Tropico, I think, is going to be an interesting thing. I have not been doing this to help improve things. Mechanization increases upkeep by $5, but increases job quality. Job quality would increase happiness, right? But this is fun happiness, so it's got to be based on fun. And yes, we have stopped, so I need something new. Because go to Almanac, overall happiness. Faith must now be the lowest one, that's why it keeps showing it to me. Theater, circus, I mean, it's all here. This has gone up, but not quite enough. We're not quite at the 40. So that's helped, but again, we need to get something bigger. So, how did I see this again? Overall happiness. So these people still can't get access to fun. Okay. Uneducated, so we do have some high schools in there. Actually, we've got several high schools. That does not mean, though, that they are necessarily well off. What I really actually need to be looking for, well, no, we do. We've got a fair amount. Most of it's poor. The overwhelming majority is poor. We need poor fun, which just means getting everybody drunk more, I guess. Can I pass an edict, like, that increases job quality? Well, that doesn't... I wish I had more options. All I can really do is slam down more taverns and circuses. And that doesn't really help. Oh, right. right. God damn it. Here I was forgetting the whole thing, but I don't know that I've got enough time to wait. I guess we'll find out. Is it still... Oh, it's still being done. It's still being done. It looks like it's almost done. Give it a minute here. What the... Did they not finish building it? It does not appear to be done. And there's a shit ton of new homes that popped up, so maybe we'll build another little housing complex out here somewhere, in which case I could put taverns. I could put a tavern out here. Well, I mean, I've got one here, but I don't know. This makes me nervous. We're getting there very slowly, but I would like to do one more building. I think will push us over the edge. That high school. Do I really need that high school? I don't know. And the unemployed, we still have a large high school level to do, which should have taken most of these, but is apparently not. So we'll get the substations going. We'll start electrifying. If I electrify, I'll get that pier, which I will put down here. I think we'll do fine. I think we'll do fine. We need to get you guys back on a raid. We brought back blueprint for a prison. That's actually pretty good, because that's the not here. Next thing we might need. I shouldn't say we will need, because we have one crim, which, you know, I think says good things about my little Tropico here. Did we just made 25 grand again. Okay, so I've got some spending cash. We'll start electrifying Tropico next time